Hey everyone!
Welcome. I would say back, but we haven't been on this show.
For
And
2 months, almost 2 months.
has it really been 2 months?
Yes.
Yeah, we've been MIA for a little bit, and that's kind of my fault. Tax season started.
hmm
That has kept me busy, and I'm almost done with it.
Okay. Before we continue
Oh,
to
yeah,
update
sorry.
everybody, let's cheers for anybody that's new here. We always start our show off with a drink, and this time we're having margaritas.
Salud.
Cheers! Salud!
Ooh. Sorry, kind of strong. So, like I was saying, taxes is almost over. Everybody, please do your taxes by the 15th. If not, do an extension. Just do not hold off on doing them like Vanessa does.
What?
I know you did your extension.
Okay, and?
So, right, even though you do extensions that we owe you guys, if you owe, they do charge you interest.
Why are we talking about me?
It's not just you in general, it's anyone in general.
Okay.
So just pay your taxes, do your taxes, file everything by the 15th.
Yeah. So that's why we haven't filmed. And then I've been pretty busy too because I've been going back and forth since Valentine's Day weekend to Mexico pretty much every other weekend.
Yeah, because the weather's nice.
Yeah, just taking advantage of being out there in the really, really nice weather. So
yeah, so while she's doing that, I am slaving on the weekend working on doing people's taxes.
I know, like I have not worked any overtime.
I know, I'm surprised.
Because I've been taking all the weekends off to literally go to Mexico, to the house, and just literally sitting on my porch, drinking, not doing a damn
must
thing.
Be nice.
It is really nice.
I know, we actually decided to take a break like over a week ago. We went to Solvang, California. We did some little wine tasting.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got pretty lit. But, for 2 days in a row during the day.
Cool.
The weather was perfect. So it was perfect to get out of here because it's been hot. But, yeah.
That's so cool, I'm happy for you.
Mm-hmm. I need another break.
I need another break, too. I need a break every single day.
I know, but you've been busy with football.
Oh, yeah. Vincent's still in football. It's like he got a break for a couple weeks and then he restarted it. And it's like another cycle. It's with the same team, though.
Oh, he's still in the Ravens?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he's still in the same team. So it's been pretty cool. He really, really likes it. So he's taking a very long break from karate. Like
he's not doing karate right now either?
No, we went like 3 weeks ago. We went over there and we put his account on pause.
Oh.
Because I'm spreading myself thin, it's too much.
It was a lot. And one day was karate, the next day was football, karate, football. So
yeah, so it was
I get it.
It was just getting on my nerves.
So
I'm done being a parent.
You've been done.
Mm-hmm. I'm done raising children.
You got your grandbaby.
Once again, she's not mine to raise. She is mine to enjoy, but not to raise. She's got 2 parents to raise her.
That's true.
So, Michelle, since we've been on our break, you have gotten very, very involved in the pepper game.
Yes, I have done way more research, and yeah, I am very, very down that rabbit hole. I do order, and I have ways to get stuff and everything. And one of the things right now that's going on is that they're trying to control the market.
Oh yeah, big pharma.
So the farmers are trying to control it, and it's causing a lot of issues. So when the stuff come in, they're trying to stop it. So they seize your products
at customs,
and you lose how much money you pay for it.
So I remember initially when you started this back in January, I remember, so most of the peptides that you get them dry. It's like a powder form.
Yeah, so they're dry, 3 millimeter vials depending.
And you have to mix this backwater into it. They call it for short backwater into it.
But it's back something. It's a long name.
Okay, so last week I got a text message from my friend, and she's like, "Hey, I need backwater," and I was like, "Oh, okay," and then I was like, let me send you the link from Amazon because Amazon was selling it. And then nowhere to be found. And I was like, what the hell?
So what happened with that is that, first of all, Amazon shouldn't be selling the backwater to mix the actual the peptides. And the reason for it is because you don't know if it was controlled substance between the water and alcohol. Okay. So, and of course, here's where it comes the big pharmaceuticals that they don't want you mixing your own products, and the reason for it, because it's taking money from them. So, because of that being said, all these vendors that have an actual website that sells these peppers are selling their backwater so freaking expensive because now you can't even go buy them yourself directly. You have to have some kind of license, medical license, in order to buy the backwater. And so, and if you do, or if you know someone, good for you, because right now these people are selling like a 30 millimeter vial for like $50 when you were able to get it for $10 prior.
Oh my, yeah, because it's like I know there's alcohol in it, and then
but there's only a certain percentage of alcohol.
Yeah, and I wanna say it's saline.
Yeah,
I want to say it's saline.
Something.
Yeah, it's a mixture of something like so simple, but yeah, it's big pharma trying to control everything. And so then I had a different friend text me, and she's like, "Girl," she goes, "I am worried because she's all into the peppers too," and I was like, "Everything's gonna be okay."
So, and part of the groups that I'm in.
Oh my God.
So I'm in multiple groups when it comes to these peppers, and these are not just to buy. This is just to get a lot of feedback on how people are doing things and how they feel. Like a lot of feedback on how they're doing it and how they're doing it and stuff like that. It's just a group to get to know people that are in this market. Mm-hmm. So a guy that's been around for this market for a while now was basically saying they do these raids of like pharmaceuticals where they try to seize your stuff for a while, like so hard, trying to like catch all these kind of stuff, and then they stop and it goes back to normal again. So right now the hype is so high right now because it's all over social media. Yeah. And yes, if they seize your stuff, that's it. You lose your money. And that is money that you don't get back. And it sucks. But this is a game that this is a lottery. Like you're gambling it. That's what you're doing. So people, if you're unaware of how to do stuff, because in order for you to purchase, you got to go through like Bitcoin, crypto, all different kinds. Keep in mind that you can lose your money if they seize your stuff and you don't get it back.
See, and I didn't know any of this.
So just be careful out there when you're buying from the vendors, because
Michelle has become the plug.
Yes, I have. So hit me up if you want some. I got you.
No.
Yeah, it's for research purposes. I'm not giving no medical advice.
Oh my God. I'm so scared.
But yeah, other than that, that's just be careful where you get your backwater, because sometimes they're not even checked out. That you don't know what's in it. Because sometimes they're selling the little vials and there's no labels on them.
Yeah, no, and from my understanding, backwater, it always has a label. Like it
it always has a label, and right now it's being controlled by the pharmaceuticals. So anybody that has a medical license can buy it. But if you don't, like,
it's so stupid.
You got to stock up or you're going to pay a lot of money for it.
You know, the U.S. government just likes to fuck us in the ass any way they can, you know, and they're not even gentle about it either. Like, motherfuckers, use some lube or something.
It's because they're all here about to make money.
Well, so do you remember, like, maybe like a year ago, semaglutide, because semaglutide is a compound, you know, it's just the generic name for Ozempic, and tirzepatide, generic name for Manjaro and Wegovy or whatever. Do you remember, like, about a year ago, they're like, oh, they're coming off their short list, and all these like online pharmacies like Him and Hers and Amble or whatever, they weren't going to be allowed to sell.
Well, yeah, now they're saying they can't even sell the compound one that's mixed with B12.
Okay, but they've been saying that for a long time, but they're still selling it.
But I think it's more of a scarce
yes,
plastic.
yeah, I think they're scared, like, and by they I'm talking about big pharma. I think they're really, really scared because they're losing so much money.
Well, here's the thing. Let's go into the insurance world. Okay. Mm-hmm. If you're on Manjaro, your insurance only covers certain percentage. But if you don't have insurance, 1 month supply of Manjaro, which is triceptide, will cost you up to $3,000. And it's a 1 month supply. If you go with a compound pharmaceutical, you're looking between $200 to $300 depending on the dosage, and if you're on semaglutide or triceptide. Okay, it just depends. But you don't know how much of B12 is in it. If it's mostly B12 and then...
Well, that's not true, because I was getting my semaglutide from a compound pharmacy, and it tells you like the
dosage,
the milligram, like the ratio on the thing, because they're not supposed to be selling you stuff like you're supposed to know what you're getting, and what they're prescribing exactly.
So they're still trying to supposedly stop that, and they're trying to get all these, what do you say, like these pharmacies that sell the compound to stop doing it.
Yeah, because
they're making it affordable where people can buy.
Well, the thing is, it's not expensive to make these compounds. It really is. Just like, for example, and I'm going to use insulin. Insulin for diabetics. It literally costs like a couple of dollars to make a vial of insulin, and then you have big pharma turning around. Let's say, for example, it takes big pharma $4 to sell the vial of insulin. Then they turn around and then they're charging $1,000. I mean, I'm exaggerating, obviously, but this is how big pharma in the United States works. So then that's when you have like a lot of Americans that go to Canada or go to Mexico
to get their own insulin.
To get insulin, because in the United States, they're screwing you. Pharmaceuticals is a business here. It's not about making people healthy or curing things or nothing like that.
Well, here's another one, and if you can't afford it, guess what? They don't give a shit.
No, they can't. They don't. They don't. So it's really, and so this is why a lot of people, what I was going to say right now. This is why, like, right now you call the peppers, aka peptides, the gray market, but literally I feel like that's taken, like when people used to go to the Mexico to get all their medications, that was like the gray market back then.
Yeah, you would go across the border, get your, amoxicillin, your C-packs, your inhalers, whatever, because you couldn't get it here. And if you did get it here, it would cost you an arm and a leg in order for you to get healthier. Yeah. And over there, you just pay so little.
And it's just in the United States, because
it's not in Europe. It's not in Canada. It's
not even in like Japan.
No, it's just here. And the crazy thing about it is that these peppers all come from China, Asia.
Well,
and that's where most of our medicine comes from.
Yeah, it comes from China. So when I went, the first time that I went to Spain, Vincent needed it. We lost, I don't know if I forgot it or we lost his inhaler. And so in Spain, the pharmacies, and like in Italy too, the pharmacies are very like kind of like similar to Mexico, farmacias similares, you have those over there. So I walk in and I was like, well, hopefully they have like a doc in the box, type of thing, so I can give Vincent an inhaler. I walk in and they're like, oh, what are you looking for? And I go, I need an inhaler. Can you point me to the right direction so I can take him to the doctor so he can get a consultation and get the prescription? And I knew I was going to have to pay out of pocket, but I knew it wasn't going to be a lot because Alejandro's aunt had already told me how it is over there.
Yeah.
And then she's like, no, I can just sell you the inhaler. I'm like, you can sell me the inhaler? I was like, oh, this is like Mexico.
Yeah.
And she's like, yeah. She goes, how many do you need? And I was like, I just need one. She goes, okay. It was $11.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It is crazy how the United States, we literally probably have to sell a kidney in order to get our medication.
Yeah, it is ridiculously expensive. So
with that being said, just be careful. I got you if you need some. If you don't want to pay an arm and a leg to lose some weight.
The plug over here.
Yeah.
La Michelle. So, okay, moving on. I know you love talking about peppers.
No, but this chisme.
No, it's not even the
No,
chisme.
it's like, well, it's chisme to me because this bitch deserves what's going on to her.
Yes. Okay. So since a lot of things have happened in the world, especially in the United States, politically, some funny ass shit and some really disturbing stuff. But let's talk about the funny ass shit.
So we all know Christy Gnomes got fired. Okay, let's just put it out there.
Yes, the bitch deserved to get fired.
The way she got fired was funny, but the more funnier thing is about her husband
and his big old titties
y sus chichis que van así.
I know. Why are the nipples like this? One's up and then
así, adiós. When that came out, I was like, oh my gosh, let me read more into this because that was so funny.
I thought it was fake because the first news outlet that was reporting it was the Daily Mail.
Yes, I saw that first too, but then TMZ came out with it, and you know damn well, and all the pictures of him, to me, one of the pictures looked like fucking wanted to be Dora the Explorer con una camisita con las chichis así and little tiny shorts. And I'm like, nomás le faltaba la peluca.
Yes.
And I'm just like, and these are selfies that he was sending to all these people, okay? And apparently he paid thousands and thousands of dollars to some girl that's like,
it was $25 a minute. And
shut up.
He was talking to her all the time.
Yes, and she came out and literally spilled the whole entire tea.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was just so funny.
You know,
but now they literally he was on, they made fun of him on SNL.
Okay, I didn't watch that.
Dude,
I need to go back and see it.
Dude, they dressed up con las chichis también así para arriba. Yes. Exactly like him.
I just, this is what you deserve. And I learned that they have been married. Christy Nome and Brian have been married for 30-something years.
He loves
and for her fucking bitch ass to come out and say, oh, give us some privacy while we go through this difficult time, like supposedly que no sabía. Bitch, how did you not see those big old fake titties hanging in your closet? Like, get the fuck out of here.
Estaban atrás de la puerta del baño ahí colgadas. Ay, me las quité, aquí las voy a poner.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, the TikToks, the memes that have come out about this are fucking hilarious. But then it goes back to it goes back to like, you have the day that you deserve, because this bitch has been terrorizing the LGBTQ community for years.
She probably fucks him in the ass.
Oh, 100%. I think she fucking pegs his ass. 100, and I'm sure he loves it. But yeah, I mean, look, I love what's happening with this administration.
Dude, they're literally falling apart, and he's firing left and right.
So,
but it just took him a while.
Well, no. Like, okay, I don't know if you remember a couple episodes back, we were having a conversation about Pam Bondi, which is the attorney general fired too. That just got fired.
She cried for her job.
Yeah, apparently she begged his ass, like, don't fire me, give me like a couple more months, blah, blah, blah. Anyways.
Bitch, did he give you the shit? Get the fuck out.
Yeah, I mean,
le puso como, ¿te acuerdas del Sábado Gigante? El chacal, ¿cómo se llama?
Yes, no se llama.
Le hizo así, pa' afuera, ándale. A chingar su madre.
But these women, and he's only fired women, and he's replacing them with men, white men at that.
Of course.
These women have ruined their fucking reputations. And I remember a couple episodes back I had told you, esta pendeja, Pam Bondi, is gonna ruin her fucking reputation forever. She's not going to be respected. And now all this shit that's coming out que le robó to keep his job, more respect lost there. Like, you're fucking begging this old ass decrepit fucking man that shits himself. Like, come on, girl. Come on.
La canica también,
you have more of an education than he will ever have, and you're fucking begging for that job. First of all, you shouldn't even have fucking taken that job because of your reputation. But Regardless, I'm
But
glad
you know
what's
what?
happening.
She doesn't age.
Pam Bondi?
Yeah.
Yeah, she does. It's just when they put big lights in front of you, todo se mira smooth.
Okay, I'm gonna put big lights in front of your face to see how old you look.
No, when you put the big lights, it tends to smooth you. When you take the lights away, that's when you see your real age.
You guys want to see Vanessa's real age?
Let
us know.
Oh my god! What do you mean my real age?
She tells everybody she's still 21. No,
I am 20.
Wait, what does Vincent say?
29. I'm 29
she's
now.
She's 29 now.
I've been 29 for like 3 years. I was 25 for a very long time.
According to Vincent. Poor kid. He doesn't even know that his mom is literally over 40.
So, going back to about what's going on in the United States, I got a text message and I got asked, how do you feel about the Iran war? And I said, well, I protested the Iraq war, so I'm going to protest the Iran war. Fuck that motherfucker. So, Michelle, how do you feel about the fucking Iran war?
Realistic? It's above my pay grade level, and I don't give a shit. But the only thing that sucks about it is that these people are all dying for his dumbass that believe in him.
But you know, exactly. And then we're all like feeling it at the pump and then the grocery store.
Is it sad? Yes, there are a lot of innocent people have to fly to go fight a war that we were not.
You're talking about our soldiers.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
That we had to go fight for. We had nothing to do with it.
No, we have nothing to do with it.
And now today something came up saying Iran has put out there that it's going down.
Oh yeah, they've
and I guess they're pulling in Russia.
Yes, so we're losing like a lot of allies as we should because it's so stupid. This is it all comes down to Israel wanting to dominate the world. And once again, I'm not anti-Semitic. I just do not agree with the Israeli government and what they're fucking doing, But anyways, it's just fucking stupid. Have you seen the Lego?
Oh my gosh, yes.
So Iran fucking taking advantage of AI, okay? They put out these videos. If you haven't seen them, go search them. I think
there's 2 or 3 already.
They're so fucking funny. They're literally making fun of the United States government. You guys need to go.
But you know what? They're not the only ones making fun of the United States. Everybody around this world is making fun of us.
Everybody hates our guts right now. Oh my gosh, as they should, because what the government is doing is fucking awful. And then, oh my gosh, se me olvidó que es lo que iba a decir. It was something fucking funny.
Es que no era importante.
No, it was. Oh my gosh, did you see Drewski's spoof?
No.
Of the white girl.
Oh my gosh, yes. So when Trump was telling, what's her name, Erica Kirk, sue him, and I'm like, it's a fucking joke, dude.
If you haven't seen that one, there's a comedian named Drewski. You guys, and he spoofed conservative white women or Republican white women.
Why does he look exactly like her, the más poquita, más gordita?
Y luego las manos. Do you see how smooth his hands are? I was like, mother. But they were saying que son guantes, but tiene uñas y todo. It's so fucking funny.
Hasta los ojos se los puso azul y después the way she did it when her husband died.
Oh, y luego como mira the camera, all serious, like
basically being her.
Yeah, but I mean, he never said her name, but we all know who he's making fun of. Like you don't need to say his name because this woman has not been mourning the death of her husband the way most or any widow I've ever witnessed mourn their significant other. But it's hilarious.
Yeah, so the last 2 months there's a lot been going on with the politics. So Vanessa can go into lots of details.
No, I don't want to talk about it.
Just, keep your mind open of everything that's going on.
Yeah, just be very mindful.
Don't always believe everything that's going on social media. Just read upon it.
Get
familiar with the things. Because not everything's always real news. Some of it can be fake, especially with AI being out there and, people just talking just to talk. So that's that with politics.
Yeah, the propaganda is very real, you guys. It's very easy to fall into the propaganda, and it's very dangerous because, it's just do research. And this is the thing, whether you support this administration or not, if what you're listening to is all about positive things about this administration, it's propaganda. It's not real. I mean, a lot of it is conspiracy theories, and it's really scary that people are falling for this crap. So just do your own research, and please, please, please stay away from Fox News. It's fucking dangerous. So moving on.
Yeah, to what? Are we talking chisme now?
Oh, we're talking chisme. So we've gotten a couple inquiries about chismes, or people have told us about their chismes. So I'm going to pick the oldest one.
A ver.
Okay. Esta señora wanted to throw herself under the bus. Y es señora, okay? Ya
Will we say señora como ya en los 60s?
Ay, sí, pues ya casi.
Oh, shit, okay.
Casi a los 50. No, después de los 50, so
okay.
Casi a los 60. Okay. Esa señora estaba casada por muchos años, okay? She was married, blah, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm.
And so obviously, when you are married for a very, very long time and you get divorced, if you had a good relationship with your ex-husband or ex-wife's family, relatives, most of the time relationship will continue. You know what I mean? Like my mom talks to my aunts and uncles on my dad's side, and then like my dad will still talk to like, you know, some of my uncles on my mom's side, whatever. You know, it's very common, I think.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this señora, so her ex-husband se acaba de casar, okay?
Uh-huh.
Se casó. Y se casó con una señora más joven, like way, way joven, like casi 15 años más joven que
God
él.
Damn, okay.
Okay, and you know, pues y la nueva esposa se mira bien, mm-hmm. Because la señora me mandó fotos. Like she came with receipts, okay?
Okay.
And she's all like, you know what? I just want to put she goes, this man cheated on me throughout most of our marriage, and I freaking ignored it. I was like, whatever.
But a lot of people do that shit.
Ignore it?
They ignore when they're being cheated on because they want to put like a what is it? A
facade?
Yeah, like something fake, like, oh my God, my happy family, when it's bullshit.
Yes, she was very much about that, but she also said that she did it because she was a homemaker, a housewife, and she loved it. She loved everything about being a housewife.
Pinche mantenida.
And when their marriage ended, it's because he ended it, not because she ended it. He wanted the divorce. Anyways, okay. So she was like, you know what? Fine, whatever. And then she goes, I was devastated. And then they got back together. She said they got back together.
Es que le quería andar de mantenida todavía. She didn't want to look for a big job.
Obviously, a big girl job, yeah. Then she said they were good for like 5 years. She's like, everything was good. I'm sure he cheated on me, but I don't give a fuck because I was sleeping with his cousin.
¿Qué?
Yes. And
then she kept it in the family, Drew.
Kept it in the family. Y que el primo goes, yo te hago el favor. Ponle el pinche cuerno a mi primo conmigo.
That is fucking gross.
Pero then it makes me think que él ya le tenía ganas a la señora.
A la cuñada.
Yeah, well, is it a cuñada?
Cuña or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know the proper name.
I don't either. That is disgusting. It's like, I know, like...
Aren't they called like Eskimo brothers?
Because they're first cousins, right?
No.
I don't know.
No. When two men know each other and they had sex with the same woman, I think it's called Eskimo brothers.
Shit, I don't know. Yes. I didn't know there was a term for that shit.
Yes, I think that's the term. Eskimo brothers. So they're considered Eskimo brothers.
Se meten con la misma vieja?
Yeah.
That is disgusting. But you know what? I kind of get it. She was cheated on throughout her whole marriage, and to fuck him hard and for, screwing her over, se metió con el primo. keep it in the family.
Yeah. And she said that she was so happy she did that for almost 5 years, screwing him, because when he married this new wife, it just like it really it's she said it did hurt her that this woman, this new wife, is so young.
It was a slap in her face.
Yeah, it was like a slap in the face. And I'm like, why does it matter? You slept with a cousin. Like, it's all right, girl. She's like, I don't care. She goes, I hate that bitch. She fucking said that. She goes,
why? She didn't ruin her marriage. Her marriage was ruined.
That's what I asked. I go, did your ex-husband meet his new wife while you guys were married? And she's like, not that I know of, not that I'm aware of.
It's not that girl's fault that, her ex-husband couldn't keep her dick inside his pants.
Yeah.
Y se metió con todo con que pasaba por ahí.
Exactly. So, I mean,
she's just hating because she's old and the other one's young.
So I did ask her. I was like, who was better?
Shut up.
The husband or the
primo?
cousin? Yes. Okay. She said,
oh my God.
She said the husband was better at like rough sex.
Yeah, she likes to get pounded.
Vámonos. Yes. But the cousin actually went down on her a lot, and she loved that even more. So she's like, it's kind of hard to compare like that. She goes,
because they both have their different, like
the cousin was so good at foreplay. That's what she said.
Y el otro was just bien seco.
Yeah, he got what he wanted.
What you wanted. Roll over and went to
bed. Yeah, that's what it sounded like. I didn't even think of it that way.
Yeah, he got what he wanted. He was there just to please himself and not her. So when she metió con el primo, he actually was able to satisfy her needs, and
and she probably also got the satisfaction of like, I'm getting my revenge. Like, I'm still married to this motherfucker, and I'm sleeping with his cousin. And the fact that you guys kept it going on
for 5 years,
almost 5 years.
Y el pendejo de la esposa no se dio
cuenta. So then I asked her, I'm like, do they know about each other? I mean, not each other, but does your ex-husband know about his cousin? She's like, oh no, they hang out all the time. But you know what also has me thinking? Que si a lo mejor el primo le tenía algo al primo, like maybe
like a secret,
like maybe no, like a kind of like a revenge type of thing, like animosity about something. So maybe there's some like more underlining issues of like why the cousin se metió with his cousin's wife, and he's
porque
okay
le
with
vale
it.
Madre.
Our men are really like that, huh?
They don't give a shit.
Fucking toxic bastards.
Suppose a guy can be your best friend, but bien que se meta con tu ex-wife or whatever, they don't give a shit. They want to get their dicks wet.
When I was young, I was with somebody and we broke up, and the first person, probably like 2 days later, that we had made the announcement that, we're not together. The first person that called my house, because back then we didn't have the whole text thing going on.
If someone's young, we had phone number.
Was his friend / coworker.
Yeah, les vale madre.
He's all like, can I take you out on a date? What the fuck?
They don't give a shit.
I was like,
he saw an opportunity and he ran with it.
Yes. I was like, dude, that is so weird, and no, you cannot, because hell no. But yeah, so that did happen to me, but I was young. But yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh my gosh.
Just viejos sin vergüenza. Te digo.
También las viejas. What are you talking about?
También. But right now we're just talking about men, okay?
Well, I think aquí la vamos a dejar.
And welcome back after being off for 2 months.
Yes.
We'll try to make it a priority. Tax season's going to be over in the next week, so we should be good.
Alejandro was like, what are you going to announce that you're back? Like, is it like season 2? And I was like, no, because we never established if we were going to do
Pero si quieren, we can just say this is the end of season 1 and we'll start season 2 next week. I don't know.
I don't know if I want to do that, because it feels like
we're not in a season.
Yeah, and we do this for fun, not because it's like.
According to Vanessa, she thought she was going to get rich off of this.
I never said that. Not
Want me to show the messages? I got receipts.
Yes, please fucking show them.
Where's my phone?
Yeah.
I don't have my phone on me.
Please show them.
Because, she was talking about some kind of agreement, who wants to make more money, what kind of percentage she gets, and I get less, stuff like that.
No, if
Same
this
shit.
ever makes money,
Same shit.
I want it should be 60-40 because I edit, I come up with like topics, I make the whole what is it called? Not the syllabus. Is it itinerary? I was gonna say syllabus like we were in school. I come up with everything, okay, and I edit and I upload and do all kinds of stuff.
But yes, we come and do it at my house because we're here, and I gotta make sure my house is presentable. We have enough drinks.
Girl, mira todos esos pelos de la Delta.
Es también su cama. Si no te gusta, limpia. Pero bien que te sientas. Huh, Delta? Huh?
Well, aquí las dejamos, you know what? Next time, bring a pair of big old titties, balloons.
¿Me pongo chichis?
Yeah.
Okay. And what size? ¿Así? ¿Las pongo así?
Yes, we should do that next time. All right. Well, anyways, thank you guys for watching and being very patient with us. If you're not watching, thank you for listening. And then please like and follow and share. Our social media links are in the description below. And thank you so much from the GG Sister Show.
Salud.